tilts, anxiety, hundreds of MMR gone, losing streaks. It's painful, and it happens to all of us. There isn't an exact solution to fix it, but there's lots of things we can do to help us get our stride and get back on top of our game. So let's go over them. Alright, so I'm currently working with the man, the myth, the legend, nice username. I'm making a video about the most common mistakes that players are making, especially since all the replays you guys just sent me. We're doing it in real time, so I'm going to illustrate not only the most common mistakes, but what happens when you make them. Until that video comes out, let's talk about tilt, let's talk about ladder anxiety, all of these things. I myself am having a really shitty season. And when I say shitty, let me just show you. This is where I finished last season, and this is where I'm at now. Not only that, look at my race report. Holy shit, I have been sucking this season. As my son gets older, it's getting harder and harder to play, let alone stay competitive. This season's really been showing me that. I finished last season at 5,700. I'm currently sitting at 5,200. It seems like I have enough time to either play or make videos, and I'm having a lot of fun making videos. I'm really enjoying this. Outside of, like, for me personally, outside of winning a couple tournaments, I've accomplished everything I really want to. And now it's time for me to move back and move into content creation, which is something I'm super passionate about. It's brand new to me. I absolutely love it. I love coaching StarCraft. I love talking StarCraft. I love playing StarCraft. And I'm just going to move more into a content creation and playing for fun. I'm not grinding for the top anymore. I just can't. It's too difficult for my schedule. But for everyone out there who is still grinding for the top, let's talk about a few things we can do to get over ladder anxiety, tilt, anything that's holding us back. And I know I've been rambling a lot, so let's just jump right into it. Anyone who's stuck it out this long, thank you. Alright, first up, alt accounts. I can't stress how awesome alt accounts are. They're so useful in so many ways. If you're having anxiety on your main, you get a second account, tell yourself this account literally doesn't matter because it won't, and just do dumb stuff. Have fun. It's just for fun. Just practice, do whatever you want. I think I have like 7 accounts or something like that. And yeah, that's overkill, don't get me wrong. But I literally even have an account where I don't make units. All I do is make workers and just try and mine out the map before my opponent can kill my last structure. It's dumb. But it's something that just helps me blow off steam. When I'm really bored or frustrated or whatever, it's just a fun thing to do. Having a second account is just awesome. It's just such a great outlet. It's a way to blow off steam. I can't overstate it enough. StarCraft's free to play. By all means, get a second account if you're ever having anxiety. Do dumb, fun stuff, whatever. I'm sure you've heard this one before, but op racing is just a fantastic way to blow off some steam and get your head back into a good state of mind. Put yourself in your opponent's shoes, okay? Let's say you're playing Zerg and you just lost to a Terran who battlecruiser rushed you. Go queue up as Terran, find a Zerg player, battlecruiser rush them. It's really good to understand your opponent's builds from their point of view, but not only does it help you just understand their race better, it's just a great way to take a break from the ladder grind, get yourself back into a good state of mind, and then you can go back on your main race and start kicking ass again. Honestly, off racing is just, it's awesome. Alright, so this one isn't said enough. And when I say arcade, I mean, you can go play whatever game you want. If you're having fun, have fun. Play it. If it's helping you, just relax. But if you've ever seen a professional, like CSGO player or Valorant player or something, you'll notice they go into deathmatch, they go into bot matches a lot so they can warm up and practice their aim. Well, the same thing exists in StarCraft. If you go into the arcade, there's tons of micro trainers, there's tons of multitasking trainers, macro trainers, tools to help you out in your gameplay. Take advantage of them and use them. If you want to practice your Marine splits versus Banelings, there's an arcade game for that. If you want to practice your disruptor shots, your Ling Bane micro, your whatever, There is scenarios set up in the arcade for you to practice it over and over and over to your heart's content. It will help you improve, I promise you. Take advantage of it. Alright, well, it's time to get brutally honest. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. If you're shooting for the top and you truly want to hit either Grandmaster, Master, whatever, doesn't matter, you want to get that next tier up, you want to go all the way to number one, you want to be the next Serral or Ringer, and you're not winning games, you need to take a hard look at yourself. We need to start watching our replays a lot more. We need to start figuring out what mistakes we're doing and correct them. Because if we just keep brute forcing our way and saying, no, I'm going to just make carriers and I'm going to get Grandmaster one day, it's not going to happen. We need to take a hard look at ourselves. So this one's more specifically for the rage, the tilt, and anything. The number one person to blame is ourselves. And as much as we don't want to admit it, no one's perfect. We all make mistakes. That's the human element. So we really need to take a harder look at ourselves. Getting a coach, watching your replays, watching videos like this. These are all great ways to check and see how you can improve. Check spawning pool, see if there's some new builds out, do some cheeses, throw some variety into your gameplay, but you can't just keep hitting your head against a brick wall and expecting it to smash into a golden Grandmaster promotion. Someone had to say it. And this one's obvious. We need to relax, we need to take breaks, we need to have fun. The most important tip I can give you is have fun. StarCraft's just a game. And yes, it is the best game, but it's just a game. If we're experiencing any emotion other than joy and happiness and having fun, then we need to stop and reflect. Why? StarCraft is life. StarCraft is the greatest thing ever. But if we're not having fun, then we need to relax and go. We need to find our passion again. If you're not having fun, you kind of lost the plot to the novel. And the most important thing about this game is having fun. What's the point of getting number one if you're miserable the whole time? You know, you can see... Take a guy like Byung, okay? World champion, one of the most outstanding players in the entire world of StarCraft. Just an incredible player with an incredible story. In 2016, 2017, before he went off to his military service, the dude would stream for like 16 hours. He would interact with his community. I mean, he would stream a lot and for long periods of time, and he would not take breaks. It's crazy. But he would also play community games with people. He would literally just troll people on the NA ladders, and he'd just have fun. He was having fun, and he still is. These pro players are still having fun. So you have to have fun. It's just the most crucial element to this. There's no point in grinding if you're not enjoying yourself. So please, have fun. Good luck. And I just want to say a quick thank you, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. The amount of positive feedback, messages on Reddit and Discord and stuff like that I've gotten, it's so incredible to me. Like, words cannot explain it. Just the fact that people are interested in what I have to say. They want to talk about StarCraft with me. It's awesome. It really, really is. I mean, I'm not delusional. I'm probably not going to make a living off of this. It's just a hobby. It's something I really enjoy. And again, I can't thank you guys enough. So if you're interested in what I have to say, please consider subscribing, liking video, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. You know the drill. Every other YouTuber's rammed it down your throat before. But yeah, sincerely, thank you so, so much.